Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Swipe. This is the first event in this year's MPA Digital series. So you're more than 340 professionals, and that means we are officially sold out. I love those words, sold out. It's on our website, and to me, that means that this is a topic of intense interest to magazine media publishers, and that we've put together a relevant and a compelling program, and that through MPA's networking events and our conferences, our committee meetings, our website, and our Twitter feed, we've interacted with you, our members, to address your needs and to showcase the creativity that's taking place on tablets in magazine media. 2012 is clearly the year of the tablet, and change happens quickly in tablet time. So a year ago, iPad 2 was on the market a mere 9 days. Amazon and Barnes & Noble were in tablet players, and the Android giant was just starting to wake up to the potential of the tablet platform. And here we are at the end of 2012's first quarter, and dozens of Android tablets have flooded retailers' shelves. More than 6 million Kindle Fires have been shipped, and 55 million iPads have been sold worldwide through the end of 2011. And that is helping make Apple more valuable than any single oil company. The iPad 3, the new iPad went on sale last week, and Apple cannot keep up with the orders. And some weeks, more than 1 billion apps are downloaded in a single 7-day period. Is there anyone in this room who thinks we're not in the middle of one of the most transformative and exciting periods in the history of media? Not only in the US, but around the globe. I just came back this weekend from an international magazine media board meeting in Rome, which followed after a digital conference in Berlin. Both meetings focused heavily on the extraordinary impact of tablets. And on the flight back from Europe, I swiped through several magazines on my iPad, and I'd like to share just a few observations of the tablet landscape from 39,000 feet. First, digital technologies allow all magazine brands to have a giant global footprint. And as we seek to introduce magazine content to new digital readers, we should consider business strategies to reach potential readers well beyond our country's borders. 2, it is still early days for magazine media brands on the tablet platform. Digital subscriptions are less than a year old, and it's clear that publishers are exploring a number of different business models. This is a time for experimentation and research. It is early days. 3, as I read my digital magazines on the plane, I realized something very, very important was missing. Where were the ads? Study after study has shown that people like ads in their magazines. They even consider it part of the content. But on the tablet, there were far fewer ads, and I missed them. And many of the ads I saw were static and unimaginative. They didn't come close to matching the sheer visual magic and innovation of magazine content. And finally, we all need to come together at conferences like Swipe to learn from one another and to promote the power of magazine content on new platforms, whether we tap or touch, scroll or swipe. So today's conference is our attempt to analyze the tablet revolution through the sharp lens of the magazine media industry. And we'll look at digital newsstands, social magazines like Flipboard, tablet advertising, apps, and even compare the iPad and Kindle Fire in a head-to-head road test. I think you'll come away even more convinced about the vast potential of magazine content on tablets and the extraordinary value it offers to readers and advertisers. Tablets are the perfect platform for our brands. So before we start the show, a couple of housekeeping notes. For those of you tweeting the conference, please use the hashtag MPA Digital. I'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors who supported today's event. They are ABC, Adobe, Digimarc, Magazine Radar, Oomph, Press Run, Woodwing, and Zinio, really covering A to Z. And at the conclusion of this morning's session, at noon, we'll have a 30-minute reception outside the ballroom. And at 12:30, the third annual National Magazine Awards for Digital Media will take place in the adjacent ballroom. And I'd also like to mention that our next conference in the MPA Digital series is MPA Digital Technology. So mark your calendars for June 21st at the Time Life Building. And now, it's my great pleasure to introduce our conference chairman and one of the great visionaries from the ranks of magazine editors. Please welcome Terry McDonald, editor of the Time Inc. Sports Group. Terry.